Well, it's Friday, October 6th. It's Dizzy, and I am in my messy house. If you've been watching my videos for a while now, you know I've been doing a messy house challenge, and this house absolutely and positively looks trashed. But it is not actually as bad as it seems. Everything that is in these two rooms has been gone through, for the most part. I know there's still some stuff that's probably trash, but for the most part, the trash is gone. What's left in here, well, there's still, I know, a box of paper I need to sort through, which I need to find that hopefully tomorrow and start sorting through that. But it's stuff that I'm either going to be keeping, giving away, or selling. Just a matter of going through it again. Like I said, it's not really as bad in here as it looked. Same with this room. One thing that I have down here that's been fun is I have an old wood stove. This has never been used. My husband got this in exchange for a load of firewood. I'm not sure if it was right after we got married, or I know it was before we moved into this house, and we've lived here for 30 some years. But landlord wouldn't let us put it in, and when we got this house, we decided against putting it in. We went with the stove that we have. As far as I know, everything is in it. The door opens. It has a side loading door. There's a sticker on the back that gives information about it. So, yeah, that'll be something that I'll be selling as soon as I can find some information on it. Of course, I got to go through all this wood here. Don't know what's good and what's not. There's toys there that I'll be getting rid of. But like I said, everything in this area has been gone through. And there's very little trash left. Go out of there and come into this closet here. That's been all sorted through. Stuff in the back is stuff that I'm keeping. I've got this shelf unit here for shoes and whatnot. We had used to use that and it didn't work very well. It wasn't tall, had enough space for a lot of the shoes. But I've got a chair here. It's the only chair out of all the ones in the basement that I kept. And I also have a little table here which needs some work. Legs that it had on it were just too short to use it as a dining room table or kitchen table or whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to do is I'm planning to get some spindles for railing. I'm going to look at the chair a little bit better before I go and look for the spindles and get something that is kind of sort of similar to what I have for the chair, and that will be the legs for that. That will be going with me for Kentucky. That'll be my table when I get my tiny house. Got some stuff here that's going to be kept. This is a little ping pong table. Got a knock hockey table. So there'll be things that I'm going to keep. This is the cleanest this room has been in years. There's very little in here. There'd been chairs along the back. I wanted to get rid of them for years. My husband would never let me. He said, "Oh, they're worth money. They're worth money." They were antiques. Well, they were also in very poor condition. Uh, I might have been able to get something, might not have. They just went for trash. And so I can get along here. These boxes are all empty. They'll be used for sorting things. And also, these are a good size for me to put canning jars in, empty canning jars. I don't use quart canning jars for the most part. They're just too big for just one person. So I use the half pints, the jelly jars, and the half jelly jars, and yeah, they'll work good in there. This is plumbing stuff that he got, he never used. That might go to Kentucky with me as well. What do you think, Mom H? Should I bring that with me? I got, these are some of my dad's old tools. They're antiques. I kept them because I like them. A lot of canning supplies here. Of course, I need to sort everything a bit more. Old treadle sewing machine. This was my grandmother's. It's been my dream for years to restore this. Used to have it over in there out of the way, but with all the leaks that we were having in the plumbing, I was afraid of it getting destroyed. And this is stuff I didn't even go through now because I've gone through it in the past and I knew there wasn't any trash there. And come over here, and This is old stuff for a train set. I don't even know that this stuff was even really ever out of the boxes. That'll be getting sold. But I can get to my freezer. This is phase one of getting my house clean. With this done, I am now going to be able to, starting tomorrow, and I'm hoping it shouldn't take me long, come back through, starting in this area, getting everything arranged, getting in boxes what I'm keeping, what I'm donating, selling stuff. Some stuff, like I said, is going to Kentucky with me since I'm just going to have a mini house for now. They'd had this for sale earlier, might have even been last year. It's a 2-burner hot plate. I'm hoping that'll be good enough to cook on. I also have a toaster oven. And I also have, because eventually I want to make a greenhouse, 9-inch reversible twin window fan. They were on sale, and it's like, I'm going to buy it now while I had the opportunity. This is one that I'm leaving here. I have a greenhouse here. This was supposed to go in that. It never did. I'm not going to take that. I'm taking a brand new one. But like I said, the house is not as messy as it seems. Tomorrow morning it's supposed to rain, so I will definitely be working in here. This is all coats, blankets, and whatnot that had been piled up over here. Every day that it's nice out, I'm going to be doing a load so that I can get rid of all of this. And it'll be nice when this is all done. I don't know when I sell the house if the new owner is going to want this thing here. If not, take it apart and use the wood for something else. But that's where I am with my messy house. And I'm going to get going, so I will talk at you later.